Hi there, thank you so much for stopping by. If it's your first time here, welcome. As my channel name says, I am a Disney fan and I'm in Japan. A lot of the content I share is about the Disney scene in and around Japan. So if you're interested in any of those things, I hope you'll consider subscribing and hitting that bell. Now, just very recently, Daiso, which is the biggest dollar store chain in Japan, released a merchandise lineup of Disney items. Now, this is not the first time Daiso has released Disney merchandise in their stores. It is the first time for them to release this many items in a merchandise lineup. And for this particular Disney collection, they claim to have about 60 different merchandise items, which is an unbelievable number. It's so incredible that they had to announce that number. So of course I had to head on over to my local Daiso, which is a huge Daiso. And since it's been a while since my last haul video, that's what this video is all about today. Inside this bag and including this bag are the items that I got from Daiso, and all of it is Disney. Now you're probably thinking, Daiso, it's a dollar store, so the merchandise might not be so great, right? Because I mean, in the end, it's a dollar store quality. Because you know, there are some things in a dollar store where you're like, yeah, this is definitely a dollar store item. You're not expecting much in terms of design or quality, but something about this year, I don't know what is happening. Daiso is seriously upping their Disney merchandise game to the point where I had to take like a second glance and wonder, is this really Daiso? But when I look at the Disney merchandise that they have in stores, I find myself thinking, I can't believe this is Daiso. I can't believe this is a dollar store item, because a lot of the items look like they could be found at the Disney store. Daiso is killing it, and I mean slaying it with their Disney merchandise this year. And I can't wait to share with you some of the things I picked up so you can see exactly what I mean. So first up here is this tin container. This is one of the two main designs of the Disney collection that just released. This one is of Mickey and he has short phrases that follow him in various poses. And he's all wrapped around this tin container. So the first one here says, go for it, and he's kind of like in a happy pose. And then the next one here says, keep it up. Over here it says, you're my new dream, with him sitting down. And here's super positive. And finally, make a wish. And surrounding Mickey, a couple of hearts, stars, and hidden Mickey symbols here. The inside is a plain white and the rim at the top is painted black. So I think it's a very simple but unique design. You can of course put pens and pencils or scissors in here, but I'll be using this to hold my washi tape, of which I bought two, and they both have Disney designs, and I will show you that coming up. This is washi tape, or Japanese masking tape. I call this washi tape and not masking tape because they're a little different in that much of their masking tape contains designs, and it's meant to be used for decorative purposes rather than sticking things or holding things together as any regular masking tape. So this washi tape has the same design as a tin container. There are actually two color themes to this particular tape. There was a silver and gold one, and I picked up the gold one because I thought the silver looked a little too gray, but both are equally good designs. And here's what the actual tape looks like. The gold is a little bit darker than the artwork that's depicted on the packaging. Here's another washi tape I picked up. This is not part of the Disney collection that was just released, but I couldn't resist it nonetheless because it's so stinking cute. It's Pooh and Piglet. This shows what the masking tape looks like when you roll it out. You can see that one edge of the tape is straight while the other edge is not, because it's accommodating the various shapes of the design. So let me just open that and show you. So here's what the tape looks like. You can see that yes, one edge is straight, but the other edge is not quite straight because it follows Pooh Bear, and he is of various heights, and it looks like Pooh's having a grand time doing Pooh Bear stuff. Going back to the Disney collection, this is a fabric cloth in the same poses and letters and phrases that we just saw earlier, minus the hearts and the stars and the random musical notes that surrounded him. And the color is a very light splattering of like aquamarine sort of shade. It's of a decent size too. It measures 30 centimeters by 40 centimeters, which covers like a desk. I normally use drop cloths as a backdrop for my Instagram photos. Here's another Mickey design, and this also measures the same size. I will also be using this as a backdrop for my pictures. And this one is just of Mickey in various expressions, all black and white Mickey. He did come with the packaging. I just took that off. This is not the Disney collection that was just released. You can find a lot of Disney pattern cloths in the handicraft section of Daiso Daiso, which is where I found this one. And you can see what other Disney designs are available at Daiso in the Shop With Me video. This one is also not from the Disney collection, but I picked this up from the stationery section. You really have to search for Disney merchandise. They're not all in one place. They're kind of scattered throughout because they are arranged based on the type of item that they are. Because this one is a post-it note, they put this in the stationery section. And remember, this is $1, so you get all of this for $1. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different designs, and the designs are adorable. Here's Mickey and Pluto, and the sticky note is in the shape of a Mickey head. Then you have here Mickey and Minnie, and down here some longer, narrower sticky notes. Here's Mickey, Daisy, Pluto, Mickey again, Minnie, and Donald, and each one has their own unique pattern here. The best part is it shows you here, so you can fold this and it will become a type of book to hold all these sticky notes. So I'll just open that up. Here is the design of the book cover. It's all Mickey hands and shoes and face and shorts. That's pretty cute. So then you would just fold it over as such, and you have your book of sticky notes. And according to this, 8 designs, and each design has 20 sheets. So that means you get 160 sticky notes. This will last you for a long time. Normally for something like this at the Disney store, it would be at least 800 yen or at least $8. And they're bigger. But this one is like barely the size of my hand, which makes it really ideal for carrying it around. This is such an amazing find. If you ever see this in the stationery section, grab it. You get so much out of $1. I can't say enough good things about this. Daiso came out with a bunch of stationery items featuring this floral design because this merchandise line was released in early February. They were going for a very spring theme. It says here pop-up memo, but that is like Japanese English. What it actually means is that you can stand your notes. I'll take out one sheet to show an example. So you can see here there's like a faint cutout outlining Minnie, and that is meant to be the part that is popping up. And then the lines here are where you're supposed to fold it, and that makes a stand-up note, or in Japanese, a pop-up memo. So your messages would be standing up as opposed to lying flat. So it's very easy to read. I will be using this to communicate with my husband because sometimes I like to leave him notes in the morning. So this is how I'll be getting his attention. This design, this functionality, the fact that it comes with 40 sheets, and it doesn't feel like cheap paper. Daiso is really upping their stationery game. It's hardcore. Of the same floral type design, resealable bag. It comes with 10 in each pack. Instead of Minnie having a full body design as it shows in the notepads, it's just her face here, featuring her in various expressions. I especially find the one with her with closed eyes quite charming, and surrounding her are various kinds of flowers. I pulled out one to show you a close-up. It's quite sturdy. It is by no means a cheap bag because the front is a little busy, so it might not be so easy to tell what's inside sometimes. But if you turn it around, the back is clear so you can see the contents of what's inside the bag. I will be using this to store my pins. I've been looking for a resealable bag for my pins for a while now, and so this is good timing for me. And last but not least, I have been pulling items out of this cloth storage bag. Can you tell that I really like this design? So here he is again, and he wraps around the entire body of this storage bag. This is the tag, Mickey and Minnie, and of all the items that I showed you, this is the only one that did not cost 100 yen. This cost 200 yen, or about $2. It's not very big to hold like tops or bottoms, but I think it'll be a good size for holding things like underwear or socks or inners. It's a decent size for those kinds of things. And because it's cloth, what's especially great about it is that you can flatten it as such when you're done with it or you don't need it. And then you can just tuck it away in a corner somewhere. It's very easy to just put away and then bring it out when you need it again and just fluff it up and it's ready to use again. That's all the haul for today. I really hope you enjoyed looking through the different merchandise that they have at Daiso. I'm still pleasantly surprised by the quality and the designs that they currently have out. So if you ever get the chance to visit a Daiso, please do check it out. Let me know which items you liked, which ones you thought you would buy for yourself. I'd love to hear any of your thoughts. I actually have another bag of Disney merchandise from Daiso, so I'll be sharing that at a later time. And accompanying this haul video will be the Shop With Me video, in which I will take you along with me into my local Daiso and you will get to see a wider range of the Disney merchandise they have here, not just of the collection that I mentioned in this video, because Disney is a really big thing in Japan, and it is especially big at Daiso. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up, and if you know somebody who might be interested in these things, please do share it with them. I hope you'll consider following me for more Disney magic in Japan. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.